I've got a brother and 2 sisters, but I don't go around with them.
Yeah, actually, maybe I need to get more friends.
I think you could make as many friends as you want. It's entirely up to you.
Thank you.
What are you going to do here? You're obviously here working because you're
Yeah.
an actress, and this is a place where there's lots of acting, racy stuff to do. But what else are you going to do? Are you going to take up surfing or...?
No, not surfing because I can't swim.
That'll work against you, yeah.
So, but I just did a spinning class.
Spinning? That's where you go on the bike and don't go anywhere?
Yeah.
Ah. That's it. Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was in the dark. It was like a disco.
So you go into the dark on a bicycle that doesn't go anywhere?
Yeah. With a woman screaming at me.
With women screaming at you? Do Amnesty International know about this? It sounds like some sort of torture.
No, it was good. It was good.
All right. What about yoga? You'll have to get into yoga. All the actresses.
I went to one the other day.
Yeah, what, a
because
yoga?
all actresses that I've met do yoga.
They all do it.
I mean, they all do. And they all look fantastic. So I was like, better get down to a yoga class. And then I got there, and there was only 5 people, and they were all standing on their heads. And they gave me like a little foam brick to help me, and it was just really humiliating.
But yoga is non-judgmental. If it's practiced properly, yoga is how it looks on you, you see?
Yeah, well, it didn't feel like that.
No, it's not like that. I mean, it's meant to be like that, but in LA, they turn it into some kind of thing.
So I was like, I'm probably not going to come back in my head.
But you didn't say that to them?
No.
They tear you apart.
I think so.
Yeah. But you're still Scottish, though. I mean, you
Yes.
still sound Scottish.
And so do you.
No, apparently I don't.
Really?
Yeah, in Scotland, in the papers, they said I've lost my accent.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and Americans are like, oh, we haven't noticed that. But you'll have to put on American accents to do your work.
Yes.
Are you good at it?
Well, I don't know. To me, it sounds...
Way out.
You're kidding me!
No.
What a jerk! I gave him that!
He wasn't really impressed with it. It's kind of tiny. It's not
It's about regular size, isn't it? All right, you don't like crab apples then?
I don't know. I sort of weirdly want to... Can I see your cup? Can I see your cup?
Oh, my cup? Yeah.
I just kind of want to, like, hang it here. Is that weird?
No, that's all right. You can do that.
How about in here?
Yeah, anywhere you want it, baby. Hey! Whoa, that's now I have to go Dunkin' for this. Appley.
Tasty.
Yeah, no, it's nice. How are you? You look great.
Thank you.
I mean, really nice. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah, and your hair's a lovely color.
This is real.
Oh, so the other time you were here.
The other thing was not real.
I see. Yeah. It looked like the other time you had a lot of lemon juice and sunshine.
Yes, but no, just a lot of bleach and...
Well, it's lovely, though. You should go with this. It looks very nice.
Thank you. I'm going to do it.
You look very romantic.
I do.
Yeah.
I do?
You really want to do this?
I do.
All right, then.
Is that weird?
Well, no, No! Oh. Hey! We'll do it again, though.
Okay.
That's your kissing face?
Yes, totally.
You're kidding me?
Yeah,
That's your kissing face?
Yeah, it's like
Do you
that.
want? We should have a replay of this because you should know what your kissing face looks like. Do you have a? Do your kissing face. Right now, when you're going to kiss somebody, this is what they see. Play it back. Terrible. You should look right on the kissing. Oh, never mind.
I think that probably answers why I'm single.
Well, look, here's my kissing face.
Okay.
Do you think?
I like it.
Have you ever been talking to someone and you don't know that their kissing face is going to come to you,
No.
and then they start doing their kissing face?
You're
You're
like,
like,
hey,
whoa.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Right.
Yeah,
But like they're talking, and then the head goes to the side, and you're like,
whoa. I thought we were just chatting.
Right. And then, have you ever? I found myself in that situation.
You know, they give people health care, which is nice.
I'll tell you when we're doing the election. They do, but they don't have a Stanley Cup now, do they?
No, we've had plenty Stanley Cups.
Well, that's
I'm
true.
super happy that LA won. And
Did you go? You're a hockey
I
fan?
went, and it was spectacular. Yeah, I felt very fortunate to be there. I grew up watching hockey, and
well, you're Canadian. You could probably play it.
I wish I could play it. I mean, I don't know, but I think I should just try. It's just hard because you go to a sports store in LA and you ask them about their hockey section, and they're like, "Get out of my store."
Yeah, they are. A lot of people say, "Get out of my store," and it's not even a sports store.
Yeah.
Like, I just walk in and they're like, before you even say anything, get out. Do you ever watch the Pawn Stars show on... Do you know the show I'm talking about?
No, I don't know this. Pond or...
Well, Pawn Stars, I think, is on Animal Planet, and it's about creatures that live in a little pond. But this is Pawn Stars, and it's about people that have to pawn their items. Have you ever had to pawn your items?
No, I haven't. But I've been to pawn shops.
Really? So you like to go and pick other people's items which have been pawned?
I just like to browse. I like to
browse too, yeah. Have you ever been up to LA Zoo?
Sega Genesis, what?
Well, you can browse up at the zoo. You walk around. You're not allowed to buy anything, so you can just browse around the zoo.
I've never been to the zoo.
Oh, it's pretty good, except for the flamingos.
Oh.
Stink. They stink.
They do.
You don't have flamingos in Nova Scotia, do you?
I've never seen one there. No.
Yeah. I think if a flamingo was in Nova Scotia, it would be in the wrong place.
It'd be.
Yeah.
It'd be cold.
But you're a quite clean living person, aren't you? A vegan or something?
No, not strictly. No.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would eat a flamingo?
I don't know. I mean, no. I mean, I don't really eat.
Pina!
Yeah, but the thing is, on a road trip, you don't want somebody that knows all the words to the song.
Don't?
No, on a road trip, I want silence.
Oh.
Silence.
Well, you wouldn't like me.
Are you a big singer? Do you like to sing?
I'm not, but I like to make up songs about anything. So it'd be like sitting on a chair next to my friend Craig. It's not, see, it's not an attractive quality.
Actually, you know what? It melted my cold Caledonian heart. It did. What have you been up to? Have you been Pilates or something?
No, I haven't been doing anything.
You just look great. You look good. Have you been on vacation or something?
I did go to San Diego.
Oh.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, a lot of people like San Diego, and I'm one of them.
I loved it. I took a train there. The whole thing.
Did you sit on the train going, sitting on a train, going to San Diego?
I did. I was like, eating a peanut on Amtrak.
Yeah. I don't think it's Amtrak goes to San Diego. It's
not?
But no, it's
Coast.
Coast Track Pacific.
I know. Well, I barely made it. Like, I drove there, and then there was nowhere to park, and I had my kid, and Anna, who, like, helps me, who's awesome, and we were running.
She just helps you?
She helps me with my kid.
I see.
She's like family.
Right.
Anyway.
Family? Where she borrows money from you?
Exactly. But yeah, it was kind of a crazy trip because there was nowhere to park, and we were going to miss the train. So I was like, I got this. And for some reason, I put like 8 things of bottled water in a backpack because I was like, we must have enough to drink on the train.
Oh, you must, yeah.
And I'm running, like trying to make it to the train station, and there's like 5 blocks of hedge, and I'm like, I can't run around this hedge. I must go through it. I must. And like these 2 guys, like hipster, like Euro kind of hacky sack guys, they're like walking towards me, and they're like, hey. And I saw the hole, like right by them, and I'm like, here's my chance. And I dove in the hedge with my backpacks of water, and I got hung on a gas pipe.
What do you do that's wicked?
Well, I'm just a bit of a mean girl, and I, set fires and bully other witches.
That just makes you a jerk.
But I'm nice in real life.
Oh, no, I know.
I play a mean girl.
No, I know. I understand. I don't think you're a mean person. Like, I've met Sir Anthony Hopkins, who played Hannibal Lecter. He doesn't eat people. No.
Good.
Maybe a little bit of kind of, ooh, that's delicious, yes.
I've never done this before. I've never done a talk show before.
Oh, really?
No, it's my first time.
This is not really a talk show. Right, you mustn't, are you nervous?
I was a little nervous that I was gonna fall. I'm a bit clumsy, and I was just picturing myself walking across the stage and tripping over.
We would edit that out. No.
With music.
No, yeah, we'd put no, you'll be fine here. You mustn't worry. This is very low key. It's not, not important in any way. It won't affect your career. It's neither up nor down. Where are you from?
Australia.
Oh, I got into some trouble with.
I heard.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I was joking around a little bit with Guy Pearce, who's Australian, you know, and we were joking a little bit. We said some mean things about the town of Canberra, which, as you probably know, is the capital of Australia. And people got very upset and thought that we were, being mean about Canberra, which we were, to be fair. And now everyone in Australia likes Guy Pearce but hates me. Which is much the way it was before, I think.
Well, I can tell you now that I think my mum is so excited about being on this show that she's emailed probably everyone that I've ever met or that's taught me at school. So really? There's going to be a lot of people in a certain area of Australia to be watching this particular show, so that might redeem...
Would that area be the Canberra adjacent area?
It's a bit north.
It's just a plot point. It's ABC Family?
It is ABC Family.
You keep your top on then.
Yeah, I do. But we flash a little, you know.
Do you really?
No, I mean, just a little skin, you know.
Right.
Keep it family-oriented.
It looks kind of Moulin Rouge-y.
Oh, yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah. Have you ever been there? You been in the Moulin Rouge?
I have not. I've been to Paris. You have?
Yeah, I danced with the Moulin Rouge.
You did?
I did, yeah. When we went to Paris with the show, I danced with the Moulin Rouge. Do you have any of the things? Show the thing. Yeah,
Hey! You didn't have to wear the little feathers, though.
I didn't have to, but I did. Have you been to Paris?
I have been to Paris.
Oh, did you have a nice time?
I did. I loved it. It was different than I expected. For some reason, I thought everyone was going to be walking around, like, smoking cigarettes, and it was going to be very chill and romantic.
No, that's a nightclub.
Yeah. I know. But it was very much like New York.
Yeah, a little bit.
But a lot of older buildings.
Yes, and the pee-pee smells more garlicky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But much the same in many ways.
Yes, yes.
You live in New York?
I do, primarily.
Well, you're Broadway is kind of where you kind of do your thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That's where I do my thing.
That's where you win your Tony.
That's where you win the Tony.
That must be very exciting.
It was definitely a dream come true.
Yeah. Well, where are you from originally?
Originally from Georgia and Michigan.
You're from two different places?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I was born in Georgia, and then I spent sort of my high school years in Michigan. And then I've been living in New York for 15 years.
Did you go to New York to get on Broadway, and then you got on Broadway?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic.
It's amazing. I can't believe it. It's so really cool. Yes. I feel really
and now
lucky.
You're on ABC Family. But you'll get back on Broadway. You'll get back on Broadway.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope they'll still have me, right?
Yeah. What did you do on Broadway? Singing?
Singing and dancing.
Oh,
and
I love
acting.
all that. Oh, singing, dancing, and acting.
I know, all three.
What did you win the Tony for?
I won 2 Tonys.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Nice. What did you win them for?
I won them for, there was a show called Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Yeah, I love that show.
You do?
Well, I didn't see the show, but I saw the movie.
Okay. Well, and for Anything Goes. There was a revival of Anything Goes.
Wow.
Last year.
That's 2 kind of classy productions right there. See, I don't go to a lot of Broadway because I'm here in L.A. We don't have any shows
Do you go
here.
to New York?
I mean, I used to live in New York a long time ago.
Really?
I love New York City, but I can't get away from it. I've got to be here in the basement with the skeleton doing the crappy show. That's what I got to do.
Sorry.
Jeff always dreamt of a career on Broadway.
Really?
Yeah, I always just dreamt of a career.
We'd have you on Broadway.
Actually, you'd fit in.
He totally would fit in.
Yeah, he totally would fit in. Really lovely. Quite elegant, but
so much.
You've lost nothing in your sexiness by being so elegant.
Thank you so much. You took the 3-piece is...
Yeah, you know, this is like men's Spanx.
Is it?
Yeah. Holds it all in.
I'm going to start wearing that.
Yes.
But that's a waistcoat where we come from.
It's a waistcoat.
It's called something else.
What part of England are you from again?
London.
London, yes, that's terribly nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Have you become a big fan of the Downton Abbey? Everybody over there is watching Downton Abbey.
I am a fan. I was a bigger fan of season 1. Season 2...
I have to say, I'm with you on
a
this.
little bit of a soap.
Yeah. Because season 1 I was like, oh, it's terribly, terribly unfortunate. Or the Turkish gentleman died in the lady's bed and all that kind of stuff.
That was
and then
the best bit.
Season 2, I'm like, oh, shut up.
Season 2, they're just eavesdropping all the time. You're just like, just walk in the room.
Yeah, you know, people are always like...
Just knock. Yes. That.
Yeah.
Too much of that.
Do you eavesdrop a lot? Do you listen to people? Do you have a telescope spying your neighbours? Anything like that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you do. Do you? Are you? I mean, like, sexually, does that excite you, watching other people having sex and they don't know that you're watching?
I'm definitely going to say yes on national television.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
No.
No,
but
me
if I
neither.
see an iPhone lying around unattended,
Yeah.
I might look at a text.
That's a very male-female thing, because males like to see their porn, women like to read their porn. I think that's true.
Yeah, but I didn't say a sext. I just meant I'm nosy. I will.
But that's what I'm saying.
Have a look. Yes.
Yeah, no, if it's sexy written down, like men are like, "Oh, where's the pictures? Where's the pictures?" You'd be like, "Where's the messages of
Where's the
sexiness?"
writing?
Yeah. So, how are things going on the common law then?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah?
It's a nice show. We shoot in New Orleans.
New Orleans, that's
Yes.
right. It's great down
Yes.
there. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's rough to be an actress trying to shoot in New Orleans because all the food is deep fried. Everything,
yes.
even the salad.
Yes.
Everything. It's just deep fried with a
got some
side
great
of
food down there. Yeah.
duck and some blue cheese.
Frightens me.
It's so funny. My first impression of her, meeting her, I was so caught off guard because I thought she was going to be a rather serious woman, and she was just like a giddy little schoolgirl. She was just...
We're not talking about the same person, clearly.
Wow.
When she was here, she was very strict with me. She made me clean up all the papers. Oh, no, wait, that was somebody else. Are you very neat around your house? Does that really bother you? Are you
Well,
neat?
my story and my husband's story are two different
Oh,
stories.
for heaven's
Fred.
sake. No witchcraft in the house, Samantha. Now, are you very, very neat?
Look, I have 2 young children.
All right, so
they
the
are
place
my
is trash.
priority, not
Right, yeah,
cleaning up. When I'm alone, like when I was traveling back, because we filmed Damages in New York, and so I
Right.
was going back and forth almost weekly for 6 months.
That's
In
intense.
my hotel room, when I was all alone, very orderly. When I'm not being pulled in 5 different directions is, you know.
What age are your kids?
2 and 4.
Oh, your place is a disaster.
Utterly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, I was like, wow, I actually am a very neat person, because my husband says he knows exactly the route I walked when I come home, because it's purse, shoes, jacket, bra, you know.
That's exactly what my wife says to me when I come home.
That's so nice. She's so accepting.
Oh, she does. She's fine with it as long as I don't annoy the kids. I don't even clean my car anymore because there's so many Cheerios in my car.
I know.
I
I just get sad about it. I
Yeah,
feel like,
just
I clean it 2 days later, it's like horrific.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And no, I don't. They smell. They smell, my kids. Your kids smell?
They smell like vanilla.
How do you
Honestly, I got like the sweetest,
You get-
yummiest smelling kids.
Mine smell a bit like poo. The older one. The older one's fine. He's growing out of it
How
now.
old are they?
No, he's fine. He's 11. He's great. He's
Yeah.
driving a... Yes, he's got a job, and he's fine. But
In a factory. It's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, he cleans chimneys. Yeah, but the little one.
How old?
He's 16 months.
Yeah, that's pretty stinky.
Yeah, did you just? Oh, you clearly don't know him. He's pretty smelly. Are you good? You're not squeamish about that.
Sorry.
Okay. Hey, have you ever been given the order of the tartan duck by the First Minister? Have you met him before? I mean, he's really powerful.
Yeah, we did a big junket in Edinburgh a few weeks ago, and so he hosted a dinner in Edinburgh Castle that was quite fancy.
Was it haggis?
It wasn't haggis, I don't think, was it? No, we had haggis on the trip.
Are you fond of a bit of haggis?
I love haggis.
Yeah, I like haggis too. I mean, Americans always go, oh, haggis, oh gosh, and I'm like, a hot dog is the same thing.
I know, it pretty much is. Yeah.
But haggis sounds so much more graphic and bloody.
Well,
than,
yeah,
than
it's
hot
just
dog.
what you're used to, isn't it? I love black pudding as well.
Black pudding's a real. I mean,
Delicious.
that's
blood. It's yummy.
Yeah, they make it. Take that, vegetarian twink vampires. Have you been back to Scotland recently?
I have, yeah, just a few weeks ago.
Oh, well, yes, because of the
for
press
the-
junket for...
Yeah, so Edinburgh Castle, and we had, you know, because, you know, it's an American movie, and
Yes, I know.
Americans love all the Scottishness, all the tartan.
Well, that'll change after tonight's show. I think that... I think once they get all of, like, this whole hour of Scottishness, they'll be like, I think that's enough Scottishness
Yeah, it's
for now.
But I mean, I was slightly rolling my eyes and being, you know, because there was all the piping bands and Highland dancers and all the Scottish things you could think of, and I was a bit like, oh. And actually, I got sort of
Teary-eyed?
quite teary-eyed. Yeah. You know, I got a swelling of emotional pride.
Oh, I was like, swelling? Oh, emotional pride. I was like, oh, some kind of illness? some kind of infection. I would be interested to hear about that, but... No, I went back. We took the show there to Scotland recently.
I know, I heard.
And it,
yeah.
it was so nice, and everyone was so nice, and I think my memory